Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne. So, guys, we have to talk about this. We got to talk about Sadia Khan. And I got all her little shit pulled up. Oh, man. She's getting completely exposed. Exposed. And I'm talking about it's bad. And this woman actually is a female red pill grifter. We've talked about them before. The women who come into this space and they act like they're relating to men and they act like they know the talking points and they're trying to debunk certain guys in the red vitamin space. But we know that they're very inauthentic. Okay. We understand that these women are grifting because they don't actually believe in the red pill tenements that we espouse on these types of channels. So we're going to have to break this down. We're going to have to add on to the exposure of Sadia Khan. We got 116 people in the building. If you're watching on any other platform, make sure you go and check out the YouTube. Hashtag Reclaim Your Throne. Hashtag Reclaim Your Throne. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hashtag Reclaim Your Throne. That's where we're streaming on for a better streaming experience. And you know, we're on Kick as well. Same hashtag Reclaim Your Throne. Twitch, Reclaim Your Throne. So guys, make sure you go check me out there. But we're gonna get right into it. We're talking about Sadia Khan. Who is Sadia Khan? Well, I'm gonna show you Sadia Khan's Instagram. I told you guys, any woman that has over 100,000 followers on a social media platform, you need to do your research and make sure that she ain't selling pussy. Let's just keep it a buck. You need to do your research. Now, if you can't find any direct evidence, because there's not going to be any direct evidence, but you can just tell by the way she's portraying herself, the way she is, you know, viewed, maybe her location, where she's hunkering down at. Now, I'm not saying, you know, go into all of this, but essentially, Sadia Khan is a self-proclaimed relationship guru. She has been on different podcasts like Just Pearly Things and other, you know, podcasts like relationship podcasts, talking relationships and marriage, even though she's not married herself. And she's trying to give game. She's trying to give men advice on how to be high value. And then she's also trying to give women advice on how to be like some higher scale, higher class, classier woman so you can attract the high value man. So, you know, pretty much cookie cutter stuff, except she's making a ton of money, or at least she was making a ton of money off of the red vitamin, which she obviously is not really listening to. But I'll give you some examples of what she's talking about. She's talking about the difference between a woman and a female.
Who had no access to women growing up, either because they were overweight, they had bad skin, they just didn't have any way with girls, they weren't athletic, whatever the reason was, catches up on them a lot as they age. So they might settle down, might get married, but they will crave women and female attention, particularly young women, because that's the women that rejected them the most when they were young, because they're trying to make up for lost time, particularly if they make.
All right, so she's talking about men, actually. She's talking about, oh, well, if a man doesn't have a lot of sex when he's young, then he's gonna, you know, he might get married and settle down, and then he's gonna go reach back and try and fulfill, you know, whatever he was, you know, wanting to get off back in the day, but he couldn't because he hadn't reached the status, whatever. Okay, there's some truth to that, but the reality is men at the end of the day have a higher sex drive, high nature, and if they are in shape, you're going to have a higher sex drive. So that's any man is going to want to smash a woman, whether he's in a relationship or not. You can, you know, it is what it is. That's just how shit is. As a man, biologically, you have a sex drive and you see a beautiful woman and you want to be with her. That's just a reality. Not saying that you want to be with her for the long term or anything like that, but you want to smash, obviously. This is just common knowledge. And this is something that, you know, men have to work on to avoid situations like the Sadia Khan situation, because she kind of blew up the whole marriage or engagement that she kind of entangled herself, right? Like Jada Pinkett says, entangled herself in.
Make money, and particularly if they change their appearance. So if you meet a man that has always had the women he wanted, you learn very quickly all women are the same. You don't have to be obsessed with them. They are more likely to be stable partners.
Okay, so I mean, she's just talking nonsense. She's saying that a man who gets laid a whole bunch in his youth is more likely to be a stable partner than a man who doesn't. I mean, that's just false statistically. We know that for a woman, I believe the threshold is like 6 once they actually have sex with more than no, or actually I think it's 3. Once they have more sex with more than 3 guys, then they pretty much don't have the ability to pair bond. As a man, you're always going to have a sex drive and you're always going to want beautiful women, but the more women that you actually sleep with, it makes it harder to do that. Whereas she's saying the complete opposite. But a more stable partner is going to be 2 people who are virgins, or a woman who has little, sexual experience, and then a man who has little sexual experience. They're going to be the most likely to be successful statistically. Now she's saying the complete opposite. And psychologically, she has to tell herself that, because those are the types of men that she likes, right? She likes men who've dealt with a lot of women. She likes masculine men who, women come easy to them. So that's exactly what she wants. That's exactly what she likes. So she has to placate that and say, okay, you want a high value man, because high value men aren't really chasing ass or they're not really chasing tail because they, have already got it in their, in their youth, because they were just so good with girls. But the reality is, men are always going to have a thirst, not in the sense of, oh yeah, you thirsty, you gonna do anything but men are always going to desire beautiful women. That's just a reality, whether he's had a lot of women or he hasn't. Now, if he hasn't had a lot of women and he finds, the one, or whatever you want to call it, what he believes is the one, then he's going to be more likely to settle down with her and call it a day, because it's not like he can easily get another woman and then juggle 2 women at the same time.
You meet a man who did not receive the women he wanted growing up. He will be that man that is in his 40s and 50s and still flying to Thailand in the summer trying to access a young, beautiful woman. Or
flying to Thailand is crazy. Now, the reality is sexual access and sexual variety is essential to a man's mental health. High value men don't cheat, they exercise options. And she's trying to say the opposite of what the late, great Kevin Samuels, aka the Godfather, has taught us. She's trying to say the complete opposite. So, I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect?
Or he'll be that guy that will leave his wife and kids because another girl gave him a bit of attention. Those men who had no access to women growing up, either because they were overweight.
Okay, so that's what she's saying. They were overweight or they had bad skin problems. I mean, so this is who she is. I mean, we could get into all these types of videos, but she's talking about herself here. Let's be very real.
In order to recover from heartbreak, you have to take complete and utter accountability for every single thing that went wrong in order for you not to repeat that mistake. It's the person that is spending their time Googling narcissistic abuse who are going to bypass the factors that led to you selecting this narcissist. This apparent narcissist is what I'm going to say. There are factors involved. It might have been your low self-esteem. It might have been your lack of alternatives. It might have been your inability to spot red flags. You, because you choose partners. A narcissist doesn't take any accountability. Now, a victim of narcissism does the same thing if they're not careful. In order to recover from.
So, she's trying to use these trigger words, narcissism and all the psychological bullshit, because she's claiming she is well, apparently she was claiming she was a doctorate in psychology or something like that. But She's got coaching calls, which we'll see the links on this. All right. I mean, very basic website, honestly. Let's go to this shit. Very basic website. She had a sold out New York City event with all these simps. Oh my God, this dude. Jesus Christ. Ticket tiers 125, 250, 499 VIP. She's taking pictures with fans. Okay. So obviously, as you can see, like she's definitely on the influencer grifter type wave, trying to use Reclaim. Bitch, you ain't Reclaim. Look, she tried to use Reclaim. You ain't Reclaim. um, but yeah, she is definitely okay. She's got voice calls with Sadia Khan, 1-to-1 or couples, or video call. All right, let's see what the video call popping off on. Let me get a video call tomorrow at, let me do 11 a.m. Oh, she got the, hold up, 550 GBP. GBP to USD. So she's charging about 750 for a 50-minute video call. Yeah, no thanks. I mean, she's getting, I don't even know how many people are booking it because I just went to the calendar and that shit was wide open. Nigga, that shit was wide the hell open. It wasn't nobody booking that shit. Honestly, okay, she don't work on Fridays. It looks like she don't work on Fridays at all. Yeah, she doesn't work on Fridays. Our Fridays, because apparently she lives in Dubai, so she's a doo-doo bye bitch. I told you guys about these doo-doo bye bitches. But yeah, look, I'll show you the calendar. She don't work on goddamn Friday. Oh damn, I just used the same screen. Hold up. So she doesn't work on Fridays. As you guys can see, Friday is always blanked out no matter which month you go in advance. Okay. And you can only book up to probably 90 days, I would say. And none of these dates or times are booked. None of them are booked. All of them are available. So she's definitely not making money through the one-on-one video or phone calls. So where is the money coming from? That's the big question. Follow the money. And the fact that she lives in Dubai, it's definitely a red flag when it comes to escort level type. But I'm not gonna go that far and say, oh yeah, she's an escort for sure, because the YouTube is popping. Her YouTube is popping. So Sadia Khan Psychology. Her YouTube is popping. So I'm not really gonna. I mean, she could be getting a bag. It is expensive in Dubai, but she has 879,000 followers. Okay, she has 879,000 followers, and she's trying to act like she's some relationship expert. Okay, so let's go to her social blade. Let's just see where the money is coming from, because there's no way she's booking these $750 an hour appointments. She might need to lower her price, because she might actually get some of these booked if she did it for maybe $200, $250. You have to find a sweet spot. If you're not getting bookings, then your price is too high, especially if you have a platform like hers. So let's see. Sadia Khan Psychology. All right, so we're on our Social Blade. We're on our Social Blade, and I don't really like the site Social Blade because it's not really made well. But actually, it doesn't look like she's even active enough to be making money on YouTube, according to the Social Blade. Let me just double check. Sadia. Okay, Sadia Psychology. All right. So that's on her smaller page. Let's see. Okay, 879. Okay, so she could be making potentially between 8.6 thousand to $138,000 per month. So that kind of makes sense if you're a YouTuber with 1 million subs and you're consistently posting, which she posts probably twice a week. Not enough to make as much money as the top. But if she posted every day and got the same amount of views every day, she could be making 138,000 a month. But she's only, she's probably only hitting the lower threshold of that that price, because as you can see, day to day 179, 291, 164, and these are within the past few days here. So I think this is a 2-week, or what is it? 1 Sunday, 2 Sunday. Yeah, so we got 2 weeks, 14 days. Let's just do the math real quick. In 14 days, she's coming up with 5, 267, 5 plus 398 plus 287, 242 plus 195 plus 218 plus 210 plus 195. So she's making about maybe $7,000 a month, $8,000 a month. So she's literally making the minimum amount that she could be making, all if she would just post more. But we know that a lot of these female podcasters are lazy, so they're not actually posting frequently. Whereas guys like me have to post every single day to get any type of views, and we've been doing this for years. Why? Because of censorship and all that kind of stuff. Like if I was a guy saying the same shit that she was saying, with less pandering, it still would get hit in the algorithm and potentially shadow ban. But the point is she's not really making enough to live in Dubai with YouTube alone. And then she apparently, I heard she was doing I don't know where the $8,000 number came from, but a lot of people, there's a guy on Instagram who's breaking it down. But I just wanted to show you who she was. Let's see, she's posting on her story. So she's reposting other people's or she's reposting an old post on her story. She's not really addressing the controversy and the scandal. But the next podcast that she gets on, she's pretty much going to be cooked. Like I don't see a way out for her, in the face of, I mean, obviously she's not going to be judged as harshly, but I just don't see anywhere where she can get on like by her fans and followers. They're going to dick ride all the way. Like they're going to meat ride her all the way. But I don't see any way how she can get on podcasts with other red pill men and not just get completely obliterated. Like there's no way. There's no way. Like she can't debate an Andrew Tate anymore like she tried to do before. She can't debate, a Myron Gaines like she, was trying to do on Fresh and Fit. She can't debate a Rollo Tomasi. She can't debate any of us. Like she can't debate a Coach Greg Adams. She can't debate a Reclaim. She can't do it because we're just going to call her on her shit off top. So all the debating stuff, unless she's going for softball interviews, it's done. Like, she's completely cooked out here when it comes to the red pill space. We got the receipts on you, bitch. We got the receipts on you. And that's all we needed. So there's nothing that you can really do. There's nothing that you can really do. I mean, it's over for you in this space, which is a space that she made and made an effort, made it a concerted effort to invade. She made a concerted effort to invade the red vitamin space. And guess who let her in? You freaking simps, man. You simps do it every time. You simps do it every time. You let her in. You made her popular. You made her bigger by subbing and you know, supporting and liking the videos and saying, "Oh yeah, this bitch, she knows what she's talking about." Now let's listen up to this expose that Goob U2 did. Goob U2 did. He's about to cook her.
All right, guys.
He
All
got
right,
the
guys. So
receipt.
this story is getting very bizarre. This is Sadia Khan, the online influencer psychologist that promises she can show you how to attract women, be a better man, and fix your relationship. I did a story on her the other day because she edits her videos and I thought it was very funny. I criticized her in the video because it was very obvious that she puts waist filters on any video where her full body is shown. And in a lot of her videos, she's talking about how much self-confidence she has.
Wow, so she's trying to make it seem like she got more ass than she do. She's trying to make it seem like she got more ass than she do. She done bent the whole video using Facetune to make it seem like she a thickums. You ain't thick, bitch.
And now she knows what she is, blah, 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 and that's what's necessary to attract a partner, etc., etc. But when I called her out, she lost her goddamn mind. Now it's been about 48 hours, and she has spent the last 2 days accusing my followers of being animal porn addicts.
Wow. So, okay, here she's in his comments with him posted up with a woman who was very thick. But I don't know if he was trying to, you know, make a joke and use a face. But the little thumbnail was like him posted up in the gym with a chick who had hella ass. But I don't know if he actually used Facetune on that to make a joke, because this guy's, he's kind of a silly guy. Good guy, it seems, but kind of silly. But he's replying saying, Karen with a face or with a full face filter and yeast infection telling me about myself. Girl, you need my videos to know why your man keeps cheating. So she's saying that he is a cheater, and the woman that he's with is a Karen with a full face filter. 5'1" corn addict mad at women who expose their addictions and inability to get women. Shock. She says, boy, you know you're a porn. Why is she sounding like she's in 4th grade roasting somebody? Boy, y'all know how we used to do back in, what I'm saying, elementary school. Boy, your head ugly as fuck. She talking about some, boy, you know you're a porn addict and you have to pay for sex. We both know this about you, midget. She says, you look like you are into animal corn. Wow. Somebody in my chat said, in the kick chat said, Travis Hunter will be flying to Thailand soon. Shout out to Mavorse. Shout out to you, bro. That was funny.
Being cheaters, being prostitutes, and everything in between. But today she started a new trend. These are videos that my followers sent me. This person left a comment on her page, and she tried to call them via audio 4 or 5 times. And
talking about some don't act scared now, dumb bitch, da 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 da. Wow.
And then when they wouldn't pick up, she left the threatening message that you'll see scroll by here. Pick up, bitch, or
you have a lot to say. Let's talk.
I'm going to post your address online.
Before I show your address online, you dumb bitch. How would she even know her address? Yeah, I mean, this woman is fucking insane, psychotic, like bipolar, BPD, raging bitch fest. A raging bitch fest. I mean, This is absolutely ridiculous. And, you know, I've actually had like trolls go in my DMs and then look at past pictures of me working out with different girls and, you know, try and contact them and say, hey, I don't know, you support Reclaim, you're friends with Reclaim, how could you? Like, so I know how whack and lame that is. So Sadia Khan is a bitch, bro. Sadia Khan is a bitch, bro. A big bitch, a huge bitch, a raging bitch. And I'll show you the video that she was actually responding to real quick after we play this.
And here's another one from another.
So look, she's in the DM of all his followers. Like, you know how you go back and forth in the comments arguing with somebody. She's actually going into their DMs. She has too much time. That's what I'm saying. She's not booked. She's not booked. She's making close to $8 grand a month off of YouTube. What is she doing? How is she affording an apartment in Dubai? And I'm gonna assume that it's pretty nice. How is she affording an apartment in Dubai? There's only one way. Dubai. Flute out. There's only one way. Dubai. Flute out. She's a human porter potty. That's the only explanation. Now I can go out on a limb and say, yo, she got too much time. She's definitely selling pussy in Dubai. What else? What else you want me to say? 700,000 on Instagram, 900,000 on YouTube. Mostly bots, most likely. Mostly bots because I'm looking at her views right now. 9 days ago, 16,000 views. No. You have 879 subscribers. You should be getting at least 10% engagement. Okay. So she has 879 subscribers. She should be seeing about 80,000 views per video. You know? Now she has some that went super crazy. The most popular video she had 2.2 million. But she should be able to consistently get 80,000 in the building, especially with the scarcity that she actually posts. So, very weird here. Very weird, you know, how she's actually presenting herself in this manner. But let's continue.
Another one of my following.
Want to act brave? This is Sadia's husband. Pick up. Come on. Don't be scared. Sadia has a husband.
Pick up.
You want to speak to my wife? Pick up. Yo, this bitch is insane. She's acting like she has a husband who is on her own Instagram trying to threaten somebody in their comment. Oh my God. This is crazy. Now I have to go into Sadia's comments because this bitch went completely alhamdulillah, Barack Akbar, crashed out like a fucking terrorist. And she turns the comments off of all of her videos. Wow, this bitch is a coward. This bitch is a coward. And then niggas still get to the comment. You still getting in the comment, bitch. You trying to turn those comments off, bitch. Everybody want to hold you accountable. The last 2 days she posted videos, she's not allowing to comment. Now we got to get into these comments, but the story is so crazy. It's hard to keep up with, but I'm going to keep going with Goob YouTube's expose, but
Pick up. Don't be scared.
the bitch says one of his followers who she was attacking says, you're so threatened.
Don't be scared.
She said, don't be scared. Pick up. You're scared. Calling her obsessively.
Calling over
Shawty is laughing.
and over and over.
Why you scared? Pick up. Pick up. Come on. Don't hide behind a screen. Bah ha ha ha. I'm crying. Pick up. You're being recorded. Come on. Crying like you did when
Over and
your dad left. What?
over again.
He said,
More.
My dad's still here. Winky. Don't be scared. Pick up. Come on. Be a man. Thought so.
threat.
Yours isn't, because you're posting lies about psychology and how to be a man. Boom! Boom! And the commenter owns her. Boom! I love it. I love when these hoes get exposed, bro. It brings me absolute joy, excitement, anything that you could think of when a bitch gets exposed. Haha, come on. Pick up. Don't be scared. Next time you troll, try and it to their face. How are you going to say something to somebody's face when, bitch, you ain't even going to make yourself available? You ain't meeting up for no fade. Shut up. Look how you run from confrontation like your father. So good answer. So go answer, Goob. He says,
This
come
is
on.
a person that sells one-on-one phone call coaching bullshit.
Now she has reduced the price to 707 instead of 7,000, pretty much.
For 6,000 GBP, which I understand now is 8,000 USD, on how to be a high-value man. But hey, guys, I can save you the 6,000 GBP. If you want to call for free from Sadia, just leave a troll comment on her page. She'll try to call you over and over and over, free of charge.
Right.
All right, guys, so this story is getting very bizarre. This is Sadia Khan, the online
Okay, so yeah, he's cooking her. Now let's get into her comments real quick, then we'll get back to his expose. Let's get into her comments. Now this is the content
busy and making them dismiss it. When we really realize that sometimes they demonstrate the idea of having options and alternatives. Their mystery makes them seem more desirable. And because of that mystery, we assume that they've got something interesting going on. They've got alternatives. There's something about them that's making them busy and making them dismiss.
Oh, wow. You can't even... There are no comments on her page since the last expose.
Unavailable men.
That's what it is. Okay, so the last few videos that she did post...
One thing I would say to men is when
she turned the comments off, so you can't even... There's no comments. So she hasn't even been confronted on her Instagram like that on the content of that. Now, let's see. Okay, so we got that video. Now, here's another video that I guess he reacted to after she blocked him. Okay, so that's copyrighted music. But it says 5'1" corn addict mad at women who expose their addictions and inability to get women. Shock. So he's posting himself with different women, as you can see. I mean, bro is going crazy. I'm not gonna lie. All these chicks are, it ain't like they're just showstoppers, but he's consistently getting 6+s. This one being the best one. I'm not saying that he got her or anything. I'm just saying that's, he's consistently having interactions with 6+s. Okay, so she's trying to call him a porn addict. He's posting women that he knows maybe laid. I don't think, that's the best strategy, but, we all fall to it. Sometimes we just want to flex a little bit. But, at the end of the day, the bitches might get mad, all this kind of shit, because it implies that maybe you slept with them or whatever. So maybe that's not the best way to go about it, but, yeah. Anyways, more comments. Okay, so he already posted this. But yeah, some women are actually responding, saying they're disappointed in Sadia. Let's see. Your partner is gorgeous. You can fight. Can you fight? Question mark. It's me still wondering where her ring is after 5 years of dating. I'm dead. Okay. Let's go to more of this expose here of Sadia. Sabrina fan update. So this isn't the same one. What good is a platform if you don't use it? Okay. So we got more Sadia Khan shit. Okay, this is Sadia Khan update. So this is when he says she blocked him.
Story is getting very bizarre. This is Sadia Khan, the online influencer psychologist that promises she can show you how to attract women, be a better man, and fix your relationship. I did a story on her the other day because she edits her videos and I thought it was very funny. I criticized her in the video because it was very obvious that she puts
Okay, so we watched this one. Where the hell is that other one? Damn. Because he had an update. He had an original video, then he update. Okay. Which one did I play? Let's see.
waist filters on any video where her full body is shown. And in a lot of her videos, she's talking about how much self-confidence she has and how she knows what she is, blah, 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 blah. And that's what's necessary to attract a partner, etc., etc. But when I called her out, she lost her goddamn mind. It's now been about 48 hours, and she has spent the last 2 days accusing my followers of being animal porn addicts, being cheaters, being prostitutes, and everything in between. But today she started a new trend. These are videos that my followers sent me. This person left a comment on her page, and she tried to call them via audio 4 or 5 times. And then when they wouldn't pick up, she left the threatening message that you'll see scroll by here: pick up, bitch, or I'm going to post your address online. And here's another one from another one of my following. Pick up, don't be scared. Don't be scared, pick up. Calling over and over and over and over again. More threats. This is a person that sells one-on-one phone call coaching bullshits for 6,000 GBP, which I understand now is 8,000 USD, on how to be a high-value man. But hey, guys, I can save you the 6,000 GBP.
Okay, so yeah, we did see this one. Where's the one? Okay, I think it's this one.
A motivational speaking man coach that's supposed to show you how to be a confident, successful man in dating relationships, editing her own photos and videos? Sadia Khan, welcome to the show. This is Sadia Khan, 741,000 followers. You can book a call with her. She promises that for just a few $1,000s, you're going to be able to master yourself, master women, and master relationships. She wants to make sure that you're confident, emotionally strong, free from baggage. Don't worry, guys. The program's not too much to develop all of this confidence from Sadia. Just a paltry 6,000 GBP, which in Freedom Bucks is like $6,500.
There's nobody paying for that. So, I mean, I'm going to assume that's her price. All my guys in the know, if you know, you know, that's her price. 6 bands. And for the guys who aren't in the know, yeah, that's the price. That's the price to clap cheeks. That ain't no one-on-one call no. That is her going out call rate. Let's keep it a buck.
A few months of rent for the average American. No problem at all. Here's a good clip that Sadia posted about facing your own realities and truths.
Thing to sell to women because
But it's the reality.
Well,
Like, majority
sure.
of men's not their dream girl. It's not the end of the world with that. But it takes a self-esteem to understand. Look, here's the thing: people who have high self-esteem attached to truths. They enjoy truths. Truth means something to them.
Truth means something to him, huh? Let's take a look at this clip. All right, guys. Now just keep in mind she's a high confidence woman, and truth means something to her. Why is there a waist filter on this public speaking and engagement video of you, Sadia? What is going on here? What? Like, look, it's just bending, warping, getting disintegrated. If you look at this photo of just her full body, you see there's a waist filter here, and it's not attached to the shadow. Big miss there. Sadia, I have a better offer for you than this $6,000 somebody could pay you to be a man. I'm currently hosting my very own No Edits 12-week transformation challenge for the paltry price of $400.
All right, so he's trying to get his shit off. That's fine, but you know, we ain't doing all that free promo over here. So that's some from Sadia Khan, and he was the initial guy who's popped this off, and then you could see how batshit crazy she was. But then we have Sadia Khan being exposed for being the side chick to a engaged man. So you know she likes those phone calls. That's why she wanted to get the woman on the phone call. But this time, this woman actually recorded the phone call and exposed Sadia Khan for being a side chick and saying that she would continue to sleep with this engaged man, married man, whatever, in spite of the woman exposing her. And it's a 20-minute call. I would love to hear the rest of it.
I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And I can do it on your wedding day and your birthday.
Okay, well,
and the
we'll
days
see.
after.
Okay.
I've been in situations
On your wedding day, on your birthday, and on the day after. Damn. That is wild. And it just goes to show that Sadia Khan, it doesn't even believe in her own she doesn't even believe in her own little bullshit that she's trying to spin, right? Because she's trying to say, oh, well, a high value man doesn't want another woman. No. God, come on. She's just trying to act like she isn't one of these women who deal with the high value man. Like, you know, you are on literally the wrong side of this argument. You're saying high value men don't want to sleep with other women, but you're the other woman you're the other woman. I mean, you're the side bitch. You're the one who is the testament, who should be like, yeah, man, these high value men be cheating because shit, they fucking me. That's who you are. Like, what the fuck is she talking about?
when he's been with you in a social setting, he'll call me after.
This is the biggest scandal that
Damn.
Sadia Khan doesn't want you to know about her. She preaches on her page and on her content that she's a high-value woman. She can teach you how to attract a high-value woman if you're a man for thousands of dollars for one-on-one coaching. Let's see how much she values herself as a woman.
The main thing I would say to be a high value woman is always you have ability to reject attention.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
So he got her scooped up. So ability to reject attention, and it says something too hot today for me. It's the I don't need an umbrella for me. It's the no ice on my windows for me. Look at her, LOL, so cute and innocent. And I guess this is someone texting Sadia. And then he says, quote, when there is life, there is hope, followed by bum cheeks.
Something ain't right.
And then it says, babe, when can I have sex? You're so long. I need a substitute. This is Sadia. Oh, wait, I guess she said, meant when can we have sex? It's mainly me. You just happen to be there. Like, she's, obviously, I guess, joking about, yeah, I'm horny, but when can we have sex? Becoming a high value woman, as you can see.
The third step towards becoming a high value woman, and this is genuinely so important, it's self-awareness. Now,
self-awareness. So this is somebody, the guy texting Sadia. In JVC, girls can choose any man, she says. No, in Dubai, period. Not in Dubai, period, maybe is what she meant. Who else has a side chick on this levels, LOL, and gives them no stress? Told you I'm such a sick side chick. Wow, so she's already claiming it and standing down on the fact that she's a side chick. He says, we can't have a normal convo without you talking about hoes, relationships, marriage, cheating, murder. Heal, man. She says, oh, welcome to Sadia. He said, showed you my app and you said, well done. Guess what?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
only one thing that all women want.
All right. He says, I'm a soldier. She says, they just to marinate. I won't be long. Get excited. She says, just FYI, I'm not taking any more 11 p.m. school night dick appointments. I still haven't caught up on the missed sleep. He said, you have fun though. She said, you don't know that might have hated it. I'll leave my car running next time. No point switching it off. So she's saying he bust quick. He said, well, you left my front door open the whole time, so might as well. If there is a next time, as you might have hated it.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude. And I can do it today if I want to.
Go
And
on.
I can do it on your wedding day.
Yeah, so this is obviously a white guy that she's dealing with here. And yeah, she is definitely a grifter, definitely finessing people. But it's just funny, like, y'all men were taking advice from her. That's the funny part. Like, y'all goofies were the ones literally taking advice from her. So it's crazy, man. Okay, so I think this is the same video, but let me just make sure.
Dick if you have an attitude. And I can do it today if I want to.
Go
And I
on.
can do it on your wedding day and your
Oh,
birthday.
okay, well,
and the
we'll
days
see.
after.
Okay.
I've been in situations where he's been with you in a social setting. He'll call me after.
This is the biggest scandal that Sadia Khan doesn't want you to know about her. She preaches on her page and on her content that she's a high-value woman. She can teach you how to attract a high-value woman if you're a man for thousands of dollars for one-on-one coaching. Let's see how much she values herself as a woman.
The main thing I would say to be a high value woman is always you.
Okay, so it is the same video, but some of the comments are pretty interesting. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. He says, man, any man with experience with these types of chicks can easily tell she was mahi-mahi. Most guys are clueless, though. Shout out to King David for Christ. He says, Saudi sucked Andrew Tate, and he said it was terrible. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, I did mean to speak on that, too, because he did say that she sucked him off, and it was bad. Yeah, she don't look like she could suck dick like that. You know what I'm saying? She really don't. She look like if you stuff that shit, she's choking. She's joking. Let's see. Oh shit. So Rolo posted a video of another woman exposing Sadia Khan. So she be beefing with women, obviously. Goob's detective skills so good. I'm scared he might find shit out about me I don't even know of. How much is the engaged guy's course? Is she threatening to cheat with some girl's husband simply because the girl is not doing what she wants? Forgive me, I'm a bit slow. Sadia told me she's been married for 5 years and then proceeded to tell me she's so amazing. Everyone is obsessed with her and everyone wants to be her. And then she blocked me. Yeah, she's saying she's married, but where's the ring? Everyone who calls themselves high value, etc., is usually trying to mask what they're not. Pakistan, thank you for exposing this side piece because she is popular in my country and ruining lives. Boom. A perfect example of why those with true value. So basically, she's saying she's popular in Pakistan getting fucked. She in Pakistan getting fucked, or in the Middle East getting fucked. You're just a hater. I could literally make up voice notes and screenshots of you and spread the same thing. Da, da, da. Jesus Christ, man, you're scary. Holy shit. Who the fuck is Sadia Khan? All right. Yeah, there's a video that Rolo has of another woman exposing Sadia that we'll check out really quickly. Shout out to Rolo Tomasi. We've been in communication. Ain't really been able to make anything happen yet, but one day.
To find out, kind of like Candace Owens. I really respect the work that she does. I think she is great. And this is how I have come to the conclusions that I have. So this is some more of her BS. Like, she's coming up with all kinds of excuses to try to get, like, distract from the point that she doesn't have a license. So she's putting it back all.
So she doesn't have a license in psychology. She says, I don't want to give my full name and address details to a random troll on the internet who is obsessed with me and is stalking me. But you can blank my license number. Okay, so she's trying to prove that she has a license.
I have all the receipts that you could ask for, and I'm happy to give them to you because you know why? I'm proud of them. I'm
taking advice from her and paying $5,000 to $10,000 a consultation. Look, bro, I don't believe people are actually taking advice. I believe those are her out call prices, not actual advice prices.
Proud of my PhD. I'm proud of my licenses. I'm happy that I retired them because it was my choice to transition into an online coach and leave the practice behind because I was traveling the world and I was prioritizing my personal life and I wanted to leave the profession. So here is the smoking gun that you have been looking for. If you have been, kind of giving her reasonable doubt, like she's not actually claiming to be a psychologist. Yes, she is. She has since figured out that people are onto her and she has been scrambling to try to cover her butt. So she went online to this place that has certificates of completion for various courses, and one was psychotherapy, one was, I don't know, relationships, and it's bogus. It's not formal education. It does not substantiate having.
Even the diplomas are forged, Taylor. We've already gone through this. Even the diplomas are forged. You'll notice that. I should also point this out is that the diplomas that I just showed you, the ones, let's put them back up here real quickly again. Even these ones like this, the ones that like you have access to, Taylor, these ones right here, these don't appear on her website anymore. And because and how did I even know this is because I've been following this since probably even since before 2023 on Reddit. There's if you go on Reddit and you look up Sadia Khan, it is a rash across Reddit. It probably still is to this day. People on Reddit have been following up on this and just basically saying she's a fraud, and she's been a fraud for quite some time. But that wasn't enough for Steve Bartlett and for Chris Williamson and for the rest of these asshats who just kept giving her oxygen over and over and over again, just like a soft white underbelly. They won't allow myself to go on there. They won't allow Myron Gaines to go on there. They won't allow Ryan Stone to go on there, but they will allow Sadia Khan because.
What up, Dog Sausage? He says, hey, bro, what's good? Shout out to Miami Zoe Life. He says, every girl from the Middle East like her who have gave me top, it was always lazy and terrible, so I believe I agree. Middle Eastern girls really do suck in bed. Indian, Middle Eastern, either one, they do suck in bed for sure. Can't take no dick, don't know how to suck dick, all that shit. Not the outcall prices. Yeah, those are the outcall prices, bro. Them ain't no consultation. She ain't having no one-on-one consultation for no nigga for no goddamn $7,000. That is the coded outcall price. You pay that, you know what's good. You pay it every time. Shout out to Lionheart Fitness. He says, what's good, bro? Bless up. Yeah, I mean, niggas who know the pimp game, niggas who know the hoe game, we see right through that. Yeah, that is outcall. These prices aren't for a phone call, it's her outcall prices. Now he did mention Sadia Khan Reddit, so indeed we must go to Reddit to check it out, see what we can find. Sadia Khan, aka Sadia Psychology. This is 3 days ago. Anyone shocked by the recent expose on Sadia Psychology, the leaked voice recordings, especially the way she spoke to her or to the fiance of the man she was cheating with? Absolutely floored me. I wasn't expecting that level of cruelty. Are women really this harsh to each other, or is it an extreme case that Sadia is a demon? And this is coming from Muslim Snark. So this is a Muslim guy, Middle Eastern guy. I'm not surprised. I've been following the beef between her and Jamila, who is very real and humble. I'm glad she exposed her too. Sadia is the biggest pick-me slandering woman. Chases after Red Pill Podcast Bros, and she is a fraud. I don't know about the beef you mentioned. So she has another beef with Jamila. Was that Jamila who we just watched the video of? It might have been Jamila who we just watched the video of. Or Jamila. Yamila, let's see. Corn put seeds in the man's thoughts, weird illusions. So this Jamila girl is a Middle Eastern white bitch with a tongue piercing, it looks like. Today is your day, guys. Maybe you can even do it without a blue pill tonight. Jamila always likes to help. So she's Jamila is a Middle Eastern relationship influencer type bitch, and she's taking shots. I guess this is a meme. I don't get it though. Heterosexual men have zero problem with the me demanding what? Ladies, since everyone's so curious about the plastic surgeries I've had done in the past, I will make a video. What the hell? Scarless rhinoplasty, Max teeth, lip lift surgery, eyebrow transplant. Don't do it. Please note that this picture is from 25 years ago. Me with lip fillers. I should little math for the ladies. I had my first period when I was 13. That was 1997. Yo, what the fuck is up with these bitches? That's how old I am. I'm basically a dinosaur, but a cute one. What the hell? She's 41. Alhamdulillah, soon, inshallah. Why are you talking about your period if you're Muslim on Instagram? Yo, these bitches is fucking washed, bruh. These bitches is fucking washed, bruh. These bitches is fucking washed, bruh. So this is a bitch who Sadia Khan is beefing with. These hoes got, oh my God. She's calling herself a toxic Muslim. Holy, and she reposted Goob's shit. She reposting Goob's shit. And she is a self-proclaimed toxic Muslim. Oh my God. Wow. Nah, that's wild. That's wild. Yo, these female influencers are something else, I have to say. They're saying her degree's fake, da-da-da. You often see Sadia in the background of the family gatherings. She looks so different to her curated content. Huh. So yeah, Sadia Khan pretty much exposed. We could go through her videos all day long, right? But maybe we'll break down one of them. Maybe we'll break down this video from her and Andrew Tate. Because niggas are saying Andrew Tate clap, or not clap, but he got the top. So let's listen up.
Most men are incapable of doing what society expects of them.
Yeah.
Women go to men and say, we have a problem here. And men will say, okay, don't worry, I'll fix it. The man doesn't have a fucking clue to fix it. He ain't got any money. He ain't got any friends. He's a brokey, but his chick needs a fix. So he's like, oh shit, how do I fix it? He can't sit there.
The fuck? That bitch just laughing at it. That nigga didn't even say nothing funny.
Go, don't know, babe, you fix it. Because then she'll leave.
Yeah,
so
she'll
like
leave.
the pressure on men.
Yeah.
In
She
all
won't leave straight away,
spheres.
but she'll definitely leave.
Oh, sooner or later.
She'll definitely.
You're right. So you got to be that guy. And it's
We've got the man in the room now.
Yeah.
I've never really watched a podcast with him with two ladies facing him.
Ooh.
And I saw in all the press,
Yeah.
he's like,
Ooh. Yeah, this bitch is so fake, bruh. You can hear it in her little fake ass laugh.
I've had to defend him because I know him very well.
Yeah.
He's a misogynist. He's that. He's this. Have you ever seen an issue with him? I want to know, as a woman. Now you're on the camera.
Yeah.
This is going to go
go
out.
on, go on, tell the world I'm horrible.
You got to both have your.
The bitch been with the nigga for 5 minutes, and then he gonna ask, oh, well, have you ever seen an issue with Andrew Tate? I'm not even, obviously a lot of the bitches that came out against him, there was some bullshit. He was running the webcam business. It's digital pimping, it's legal. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? He done said some wild shit in the past. I'm not like, huge riding the Andrew Tate wave or nothing like that. But what you have to understand is he had a massive movement that got him hella clout. It also got him hella backlash, as got his ass locked up in Romania. So, we've seen the turmoil that he's gone through in his life, and it's been in front of the whole world, and women are absolutely attracted to that. So you can see that she's attracted to him in this video. And this dude is trying to plead Andrew Tate's case like, oh yeah, he's innocent. Da, 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 da. Like, I really don't give a fuck.
Opportunity
yeah.
from everything you've seen, edited, non-edited.
Yeah.
What was your issue or what's your
Well,
non-issues
the
with it?
first time I saw
Be
you
honest.
speak on something, I remember I wasn't really watching the TV. I just heard it in the background. It must have been on my phone. And I heard you say something. And I was like, is that guy Pakistani? And then someone was like, no. I was like, he's definitely Pakistani. You were saying something that was very familiar for me. I'm Pakistani. So I was like, he must be. And then I found out you grew up in Luton. So I was like, that makes sense. Everything he says, I'm so familiar with it. I would expect nothing less than.
She's familiar with it. She would expect nothing less. Like trying to normalize and accept instead of confront and say, hey, you're wrong about this. You be capping. This is how you made your money. Because like a lot of bitches will like talk shit about Andrew Tate. Then they get up in his face on a podcast. And then they act like they ain't never said some of this. Oh yeah, I hate Andrew Tate. Da, 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 da.
Men I'm around would think exactly the same way. So I don't find it shocking or misogynist. I'm raised like that.
Do you agree with it? That's not about what you're used to now. I'm asking with what his stance is.
Yeah.
Do you agree as a woman? Because he gets a lot of backlash, but he made a good point.
Yeah.
I've been around him nearly every day sometimes.
Yeah.
I've never seen a woman in public come and say something bad. So
Right.
I want to know, who are these women? Is it a movement? I want to know because I've never seen anyone.
So they're trying to defend his name in this podcast. They're trying to defend this nigga name in this podcast, bro. This podcast ain't gonna do shit in defending his name, bro. Y'all, it's just so silly, but
I would say one thing. I would say sometimes it can be divisive. Like what we're saying, nice guys finish last, but sometimes nice girls do. And I think let's try and remove the division.
sometimes nice guys. She didn't even want to complete that sentence because she knows that she don't let nice guys finish in her. That's a fact. She don't let nice guys finish in her. So she didn't even want to complete the sentence.
And focus on society rather than just men have this really bad. I get men have it really, really bad. But society is shit. Women have it bad in some ways. Men have it bad. I think women are becoming more and more detrimental. I think that, but it's not really entirely their fault. It's the way society is now structured. So I think let's try and less this division and more how do we fix this? Because I want to see families. I want to see. And
We have 399 people in the building. Guys, make sure you go to the YouTube, hashtag Reclaim Your Throne, hashtag Reclaim Your Throne. Check out the YouTube, guys. Support the channel. If you're watching on X especially, make sure you go and support the channel on YouTube, hashtag Reclaim Your Throne. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment under the post. Let's go.
sometimes what happens is it's not you, but your followers. I always say your followers are this loser guy who's never had options, who now starts saying, fuck women, and it's like, but you haven't earned that status. You can't speak like that because you haven't done the legwork it
She's
takes.
dissing the war room, bro.
Yeah.
She's dissing your Hustlers University,
Yeah.
bro.
No. I get it. They're putting in the work, though. They're in some way putting the work, but it's the guy with not putting in the work who's just listening. The problem is when your message lands on men without money, it doesn't land properly because they're just saying, I want lots of women, I want lots of hoes. But it's like you can't fund those women and you can't get those women to submit to you. So you can't emulate Andrew Tate, but you want to. And so that's where we need to kind of educate them. In order to have your views, they have to have your lifestyle.
Valid.
Yeah.
That's
What? In order to have your views, they have no. They can have the same views. They don't have to have the same lifestyle. They can have the same views. It's just that they might have these views, but can they actually exercise them? Can they actually, enact on these views? That's the real question, and that's a testament of your game.
very valid. And I feel like I do say it a little bit, but I need to say it more. But I say repeatedly that if you're not, if you're not a top tier male, you can't. Life sucks. And I agree with you about the divisive thing as well.
Yeah.
The only reason some of it comes across divisive, I think, is because a lot of the time, especially in America, I'm arguing against rabid feminists, right? So I'm trying to say, look, blah, blah, blah. But no, that's valid points.
That's the only issue.
No, that's the only issue for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the nigga sit up there and agree with the bitch. See, I mean, he wanted some head too, and then he got the top and then said it was trash. Let me go to the tweet where he said that because we can just skip to that part where she sucks his dick. You know what I'm saying? We could just skip to that part. We'll just skip to that part. Let's see. This is hilarious. All right, we'll keep playing the video until I find it.
Actually, Lubna, it's good you actually met. Lubna's the one who wrote an article backing us when we were doing that event here.
Yeah.
And as an Arab lady here, it was very good, empowering, because I've noticed one thing: the Western women don't like to feud with Arabic women who are educated. I've noticed that they fear them.
Yeah.
Like with Lubna, when she posts, I see her comments. There's not really anyone going against with me. It's like, F you, you're this, you're scum. You've got a wife in a picture there without a hijab. Your kids are this. Like I get this abuse because you know. But Lubna, what was your issue with his whole cancel? Did you have an issue? What was your issue with Dubai in itself, or some Middle Eastern pockets of Middle Eastern women? This new generation are having an issue apparently online.
Look, I think that for you to be as famous as you are today, you had to do things in a certain way. You had to be extra controversial, and now you got here. You know, I think the reason a lot of the women were pissed off because it's kind of like you're just turning in the knife. You know what I mean? Telling them like, ooh, you know, we can do this. Like we've got and you can't. You know. Yeah. So I think now that you do have that platform, you can actually be really helpful to a lot of women. Like I think a lot of women do agree with a lot of things that you said, and men, but they don't necessarily like the delivery because it's just a little bit like, you know, kind of like pissing off.
But it's an amazing platform to create because you won't believe how many racist little white boys are now saying, "I want a Muslim girl, I do. I want a," and I'm like, "Oh, look, you've completely eradicated Islamophobia," and it's something like Mo Salah did for a little while in Liverpool. Like they really actually.
What the fuck is this whole talking about? What? Yo.
And I think anything that, from my perspective, anything that can draw light to a faith that I feel really passionate about, I'm always grateful for whoever shines a torch on that. So
I won't even say it's young white boys, because if you go to Russia,
the
men are same as me, same as us, like Russia.
Nigga, you white. Shut the fuck up.
These kind of places, they're very alpha male, they're very old school, traditional.
Very
I think it's the
traditional,
Western, real
So
Western
Islam comes
pockets.
naturally to alpha men. It kind of is a natural transition because it teaches alpha kind of behavior.
Yeah, so I think that let's see. I think that Andrew Tate might have deleted the tweet where he said that Sadia Khan sucked at giving head or something like that. So I can't find it, but it is what it is. That's fine. We know that she gave him top, so you know what I'm saying? That's the game. That's the game. But yeah, shout out to FX258. She's 100% a manufactured bitch. You already know my famous saying, manufactured bitch. But so appreciate that, FX. But you already know what it is, man. We gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Sadia Khan's completely exposed. I'll give some updates. Maybe I'll go back live later. Although this chat ain't really active with the super chat. Okay. This chat ain't really active with the super chat, so we gonna go live on Black Gen Z later on, talk about some crime, talk about some hood shit. We gonna talk about some hood shit, have fun with it a little bit, but you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship request to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all already been your monthly redeem with the BS, and you already know.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.